Wow, you really have been busy in mechanism. I'm just going through and accepting the mechanism-related quests, and so many of them.
Yeah, I've been busy.
I'm dumping all the stuff for it in the computer because I'm getting various rewards, obviously. Like different, I'm getting like machines and tanks and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, so you have got tier 2 ore processing up and running, because I can see that you've got the stuff for it.
Oh, yeah. There is, yeah, if you pop down here, I'll just quickly show you what to do with it. I just haven't got the last tier, which is like reducing it into slurry and whatever else, because we don't need that level, I feel like, at this point.
Right, where am I going? What am I doing?
I was just going to show you how to make more ore. So you just take the raw ores. In fact, you know what, I'll just use iron as an example. So this jobby on the end, purifying factory. Wang it in there. That does 3 to 1, and then it's just take out the clumps and stick them in this massive smelter behind you. So that's 1 block, gives you 3 ingots.
Oh yeah, because you got 1 million lead.
Yep. Lead is slightly more convoluted because lead needs to be purified, then enriched, and then crushed, and then something else, and then whatever.
Cool. And does that automatically get whizzed up into the computer, or does it go somewhere else?
No, none of this is all connected up yet. Because there's been so many bits where I've needed to grab hold of them and then immediately do something with them.
Ah, yes. Well, this is well fancy. This has gone from being where I die to skeletons a bit too regularly to quite nice thing. I like your glowstone, sorry, your shroom-like wall, should I say? It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I wanted something that was bright, but also in fitting with the vibe of all down here.
Yes, it's definitely, it's a bit less factory and a bit more cool underground spooky Batman cave.
There's 160 iron ingots in the system now.
Excellent. What was I doing again? Oh yeah. I was doing silent tools, that's what I was doing. Silent gear, so I need to make fire clay, which is one of them. So I go in here.
Oh, dirty osmium dust, I'm not sure I wanted that.
Oh, I need to put these in here first, though, and make some clay balls. There we go. And now I make some fire clay. Don't know how much of that I need, I'll just make that much for now. So I made fire clay, excellent. Some people like Silent Gear while some like Tinker's Construct. Instead of choosing between them, we've decided to take the best of both by using Silent Gear and Productive Metalworks. Okay. Productive Metalworks will change how we obtain our silent items. Instead of using blueprints, we'll now need casts and a foundry. To start making a foundry, start with a fire clay. Okay, right. What? Sure. Foundry controller. Let's just make one of them.
What? How? Who? What?
What have you done?
I've run out of energy.
What? How?
Like, legitimately, how did that machine just run out of energy? Oh. Right. Apparently when you have 1 or 2 machines running at a time, it's fine. As soon as you put 3 or 4 on, nope.
Maybe the enrichment factory ate all the power.
It's possible.
Because it's very fast and it probably uses quite a lot.
Gonna be honest, probably does.
Let me grab some mud from upstairs and I'll do a quick check because I'm curious now. Right, we've got 52 mud. Yeah, this uses, like...
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the Crusher's doing the same thing.
Per function. And there's quite a lot of functions.
Good job on building a reactor then. Although in the meantime, I think I might need more solar panels.
Yes. You know when there's multiple different colours of a thing, and it's like, I don't want the coloured version, I just want to know, I don't know what colour the original one is, to just have the original colour, so I'm like trying to find it to make it.
I run out of redstone. Oh no, just in blocks.
Just, what is the, like, OG, light grey, cyan, purple, blue, brown, black, white? I just want a foundry, I don't want a coloured version of a foundry. Right, we've got a lot of fire bricks. Excellent. Put them in the computer. Then we do Foundry controller.
Oh no, that's
Foundry
more iron.
controller. And then I need to make Foundry drains. And a Foundry tank. Foundry drain. Foundry tank. And I'm guessing, building the foundry, now that we have the controller drains and a tank, we'll need a few more blocks. First is liquid heat coils. These will make up the floor of the foundry and I need to heat up the foundry, okay? Last is either the foundry windows or fire bricks. These are what we use for the rest of the structure. They're building blocks quite literally. Fire bricks. Fire bricks. Here, this needs 1.27 million FE of power. Shockingly enough, it's not getting it.
Funny that.
What's that doing out here, lad? Where's
What?
me power? Me batteries, they've run out. Get it back down, lad. That's a bloody vandal they are.
Alright, Nigel.
I do love Patricia, she's fantastic.
You can't do that. No, I can.
Right, I've made foundry windows, I've made foundry bricks, I need to make liquid heating coils. How many do I need to make? Foundry can be as small as 1 by 1. I am going to make this foundry 3 by 3, so I need 9 heating coils. You kidding me? I'm 1 brick short. You gotta be having a Jimmy Giraffe, mate. Right, I've made that. Next.
I wish breaking cables was faster.
That would be good, wouldn't it? Now, is it a multi-block structure, or do I need to actually have a gap in the middle? The foundry will not need the frame built out, so every corner can remain empty, but it must have 4 walls and a floor to be complete. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, we have a foundry.
Huzzah. Oh, I'm such a moron. I've just wasted so much chemical.
Wow, what did you do?
Because I jumped forward a step. I put the wrong thing in the other thing. Oh, was it just I think it might have just been filling the pipes up. Okay, that could be worse.
Okay, so we've got steel now. We've melted that down.
Another infuser.
It's alright saying this for the blueprint, but I don't know what I'm meant to be doing with the blueprints now. What am I doing? Why am I here? Who are you? Who am I? What is happening?
Oh, no, it's me. So that's
right.
an infuser, that's an oxidizer. That's another infuser. Why are you full of oxygen? What?
Done that.
What? Hmm?
Okay, I've done that. So it's got a drain and a tap.
So confused. Fissile fuel. I'm so confused. I just made an infuser, and it was created half full of oxygen. Oh, I bet it used a couple of tanks that had oxygen in them already.
It can pull it through, yeah.
That was really confusing.
Do you have a source of lava down here that I can steal from?
How much do you need?
Like 3 buckets of it?
I've turned redstone mode on the router off, so that should shut it up for a second. Yeah, there you go. You should just be able to buck it out of that.
Nope.
It does definitely work.
There we go. It was fine. I was doing it, and it just wasn't. I'm accidentally growing, but
yeah. This is what happens when you crouch anywhere around the glowing lichen. This is why this entire half of the room is just being taken over. Because the more you crouch, the further it goes.
Well, that's a problem.
There's so much of it.
That's a problem, but it's not my problem.
Yeah. Oh. Hexafluoride goes into an isotopic centrifuge.
Let's make a full set of iron. No, wait a minute. They all need to be cast in that, but then how do I make... this is really annoying. I don't understand. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, would really help if this thing had power, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd help.
I am told power quite important for running things that need power.
Kinda, yeah. It would probably happen a lot quicker if I wasn't determined to sort of make everything pretty as I went.
No, it's I appreciate that approach. Do that approach. That approach is great.
I want it to look nice as I'm doing it. Right, so you're powered.
Blueprint.
You're powered. Tube. Tube. Run out of tubes. Tube. Right, so you can input at the bottom, then output at the front. You need to output at the top.
Okay, right, I think we're getting somewhere with this. It just didn't explain how to do blueprints very well. Whee! I can make helmets and stuff. Oh, I need to go through and make every single one of these blueprints. This is going to be just the worst thing ever. Let's make a wireless doodad, because this is annoying running back and forth. Wireless crafting terminal.
Oh, you're actually full of fissile fuel. Right, I didn't think you were. That was weird.
Oh, we need more fluix dust. Darn it. How far away from reactor are you?
I mean, I'm just reading the 5-page introduction to actually building the dang thing.
Enjoy.
I don't know whether to start with the sort of 3x3x4 that it says, or just make it bigger to start with.
Yeah, I mean, the main challenge you're going to have with making it too much bigger is obviously then got to make the steam turbine on top of it, and that's what takes up a lot of resources. So the reactor itself is quite resource intensive, but then you kind of need a similar sized turbine on top. And it does produce a lot of power, so you might be better off making it maybe either 3x3 or 4x4 to start with, And I'm not sure we'll ever need more than that, because isn't the end goal to eventually get the materials to then make a fusion reactor instead?
Yeah, and then eventually antimatter. Yeah, because I need the fission reactor to make polonium, and that takes me into a fusion reactor. So yeah, maybe I'll just make a little 4-cubed thing, or maybe 5x5x4, just so it's not an even block, because that'll annoy me.
That's fair. I would advise looking up how the scram mechanism works, and then set it up with the redstone system to do that automatically, because that's why I didn't do initially, and then boom. So that is quite a useful way of doing things.
What, sorry, works?
So obviously, it's like in real life. You've got a scram. I don't know what it actually stands for, but I decided it stands for scared, can't react anymore. Basically, if you hit the scram button, it shuts down the whole reactor.
Oh, right.
You can set it up through a redstone circuit to do it for you.
Yeah.
So it doesn't immediately bab oneself. And then basically, if it gets to a certain temperature, it'll automatically shut itself down.
Okay. Well, I'll start putting it together, and then I'll figure that one out.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be able to see what I mean by the time you
blow one up.
well, that would also show you what I mean. But you'll see what I mean once you actually put it together, because it's in the control. It's in the main control panel. You'll see the big scram button. I think I'm going to call it there, because honestly my brain hurts from trying to work out how this stuff works, because unless there's a book that I've missed somewhere, none of it makes any sense. Like, it's not like a simple thing. It's like, for example, the making those boots. I forged the boots in the steel out of steel, and it made a boot part. And I'm like, oh cool, maybe I need other parts for then the boots, like a sole or something. No, you just put the boot part into your crafting grid and it makes boots. It's like, well, why could it not just make boots in the first place? Maybe there's other stuff I can add to them to make them better. I don't know, but for now, I'm just confused. So
we'll figure it out.
yeah, I'm going to see what happens if I make a chest plate. Let's make one of those, and then I'm going to call it, I think. Steel chest plate. Still cooling down. There we go. Right, now, if I put you in here, let's do chest. Just do part. Let's do part. Here we go. Chest plate part. You just make it into a chest plate. Or you can add a lining. Ooh, lining, you say? Can I line it with wool? And then if I put that on there, I make a chest plate that's got knockback resistance. Does it normally have knockback resistance? No, so if I put wool lining in it, it gives it a 1% knockback resistance. I mean, not that useful, but good to know that. Good to know that's how it works. So you can add linings to things and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, I guess. Oh, we don't have any lapis left because I've got it in my inventory. Whoops.
I was about to say, surely you've not used all of it. We had so much.
No, I took it out by accident. That's all I did there. I think for now, I'm going to call that a day. I've figured out how armor works vaguely. I now have steel boots and steel chestplate, which I think looks pretty cool. And it's given me a bit more armor, so I am more protected now than I was with just some iron and chainmail and stuff. So that's quite cool. And I will do a little bit of research to try and figure out how that's my personal space. You're very much in there. That's.
Sorry, I'm sort of enthralled by the fact that because of the shaders, I can see a perfect reflection of my mechanism setup reflected in the side of your noggin.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Just the shimmer from the chainmail. I can see the shroom lights and the piping and all sorts.
But yes, now I've got my personal space back. We will have a look into how this Foundry mod actually works offline, do a bit of research, and then can hopefully explain that in a bit more detail next time, because it's just been me bundling through it today. But we now have the Foundry all set up. I've made all the blueprints that we can physically make at the minute, so that's good. And then I can figure out how to do the castings. I might make all the castings out of steel as well, just offline, so they could be in a barrel, and we can just grab the ones we need as and when we need them to use for whatever it is we need them for. But that is us done for today. That is some parts of a reactor you've got in your hands there. I'd recognise that control rod anywhere.
Yep.
That's scary. So there's going to be reactor time potentially soon, question mark?
Soon enough.
I'm excited.
He said.
Excellent. Cool. Well, hopefully there'll be reactors, and not too many exploding reactors, if any at all. But that is us out for now. Be sure to give us a like, a share, a subscribe, and all that good stuff. Hope you didn't get too deafened by bread eating in an echoey cave just then like I did.
That was very loud, wasn't it?
It was insanely loud. But we will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.